Hey everybody, this is Gloria Norwood, owner of Sophisticated Spot Shop on Etsy.com, owner of Gloria's Astrology Tarot, owner of Gloria's Unsolved Mysteries Oracle Deck, volumes 1 through 40 on www.makeplayingcards.com. Shout out to makeplayingcards.com for making that true. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to see, because I'm a little nosy, that's one thing about me. Everybody knows that I get that from my mom, just being just a little nosy. But I want to see what ancestors is, how many people the ancestors is coming to pick up from the demon time side, from the pick up narcissist. Because I know, like I said, it's the rapture. A lot of people don't like to believe it. They like to just talk because they think they know everything, but they really don't. Um, I know a lot, and like I said, I had a lot of amazing experiences with the love of my life, but it's just been magnificent and unique, but at the same time, it's been mainly educational. So I want to figure out, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a seer. You know what I mean? I have, and people be like, well, what is a seer? So I'm like the little boy on Sixth Sense, but I'm grown. So only imagine the little boy on Sixth Sense. So we're going to hop into see why it's so many ghosts around, who's going to be coming to pick them up since they decided to join Lucifer's army. And we're going to get that started. We're going to count about how many people they'll be coming to pick up around the world today. So here we go. It's 9:06. And we're going to be official. We're going to roll the dice and see what sign they're going to be picking up. And who's the big dogs, like the big ancient ancestors going to pick them up. And how many using the Uno cards. So let's get this started. Give me one moment, because like I said, I have to clear my cards, do my little chakra cleansing, do my little healing for myself, because I said negative energy was trying to surround me today, like more than once. So I try to clear my energy, because there's nothing better than to clear my energy, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to give out the best messages to you guys. I can't be in a negative state of mind. So, like I said, we're going to check and see what sign is coming out. Who's coming to pick y'all up tonight, because I see a lot of ghosts, you know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I've been able to see them since I've been attacked by the KCPD, so it's been different, but it's been a journey that I am happy to be a part of, because I'm obviously of royal descent. So I was looking on Ancestry.com, shout out, because thank you, I must be of royal descent, because I'm unstoppable and unbreakable. So I'm so amazed at that. I really know for sure I have like shaman blood in my bloodline, because it runs through my children. It runs through my kids have a "that's so Raven" moment. That's what me and my kids call it. So it's running all through my bloodline. Shout out to the Indian Foundation. So therefore, I wonder, can you guys email me? I'll put the email below and let me know where I can, get my shamanry, because I know for sure that shamans have to be promoted, but I know for sure we got lost away from our tribe at one point in time. So like I said, I'm so thankful to be, like I said, multi-talented and multicultural. So like I said, we'll go through the sign and we'll see what's next, who they're coming to pick up, okay? Because it looks like it's getting popping, and I ain't trying to be funny, but baby, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, okay? Because it's looking like the government done lied about some stuff, but I always used to think, when we bury a body in the ground, you know what I'm saying? Where does that spirit go? I used to always be like, where does that spirit go? If the body's in cave, you know what I mean? What happened to the people? Where they go? And my parents, my grandparents and stuff used to always say, "Oh, God came and got them." Oh, my grandma was, she was big on it. And then then I had my auntie. She tried to influence me with the church, so I know for sure, church was in our home at one point in time before this organization had came and infiltrated my bloodline. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what sign they're coming to pick up tonight, because I know for sure they do have. Like I said, I've noticed that they must all have some type of timeline to get certain people to sacrifice before, a certain thing. Because I was watching the movie Nostradamus, and if you're like one of those people that like to, pick up little stories, and I remember in Nostradamus they time traveled, and so in Nostradamus they did a lot of time traveling, they did a lot of sacrificing, and so if you want to look it up, Nostradamus is a movie, and it's also somebody in the book of the Bible. So I want you guys to be encouraged and understand that time traveling and portals and those things of that nature had to been going on hundreds of millions of years ago. Maybe people of humanity did not know how to use it, but now we have science and chemistry and biology and astrology. Now people have learned to use it. And so, like I said, this information used to be classified. So therefore, we'll see how we can uncover this situation. Because like I said, I know a lot of people are wishing for the best, and I don't know what type of pact God and Lucifer have made, before we were born, but I noticed that, somehow my family's involved, which is weird, but I'm just going to pray for everybody and hope the best. And so when you look at your chart, your astrology chart, have you noticed it's 12 signs, it's all the way going around, so I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with, that karmic wheel, that karmic cycle has to keep going, the circle of life, you know what I mean? So we'll roll these dices and see what they have for us, So I'm thinking it'll be best, to see what sign they're going to come pick up, which it really doesn't make a difference. We all have to go. I didn't choose that side, but we'll see what sign they're picking up, who's the big dog going to be coming to pick you up, and how many people. I'll take whatever falls. So we have Leo in their 4th house in Jupiter. In Leo, it says bold, strong emotions, perseverance, taking the lead, craving the spot, feeling overlooked. Then we have their 4th house. Represents parental forces, domestic situations, and ending home life. And then we have Jupiter, and it says pertaining to luck, good fortune, what propels you forward, monetary values, and prosperous events. All right. So we have Leo in the 4th house in Jupiter. And we're going to see who's going to come and pick up the big dogs, because these are their ancestors. Whether people like them or not, we got good and bad, and we know that. So we have Cameo. So Cameo is the fool. He gives understanding of animals and the voice of the waters, answering of things to come. So like I said, Cameo will be out there tonight, picking up spirits, picking up people that have sold their soul. Then we have the Star Gap. Can cause love or hate, can make one ignorant and without sense, delivers familiars from other magicians, and can move on from place to place. And can move one from place to place. Sorry about that. Then we have the 3 of Cups, Guxian. He says reconciles friends, tells of the past, present, and future, and gives dignities and honors. So like I said, this is what they look like. So you'll see them out there tonight if you're not lucky. Like I said, Star of the Gap. You have 3 of Cups, Guxian. Then you have Page of Cups, Stalis, teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. Ooh, when you see that 666 down there, so you know he's coming. Or she. Don't want to be rude because I see the crown, so it could be a lady. Then you have Knights of Swords, Horus. Destroys and burns all enemies when requested, speaks of the creation of the world, and tells of the past and present and future. Let's see if they have any more for us who's going to be out there picking up souls tonight all over the world. For the people that have joined the organization, decided to be in Lucifer's army for eternity, this is your choices that you've made, and this is the deals and the soul contracts that you have wanted all your lives. So it says the son of boom makes one rich, smart, and well spoken, gathers spirits of tombs, and changes the place of the dead. Then we have King of Swords. Elegios reveals knowledge of forthcoming battles and procures the favor of lords and kings. Well, spirits that always surround me positively, hopefully. So we'll see. We'll see what else is coming out. Then we have Baal, Three of Wands. Procure the love of a woman, tells of things past, present, and future, builds love between friends and enemies. That's Three of Wands Baal, so he'll be out there tonight picking up people as well. Then we have Justice, a straw. Tells how the angels fell, reveals the past, present, and future, teaches the liberal science. Then we have the Lovers, Zapar. They cause women to love men and bring them together in love and can make women barren. And then we have Temperance, Procel. Teaches geometry and liberal sciences, makes great noises and warms water. Then we have Sword of Swords, Samias. It says teaches grammar, logic, and rhetoric, and can make one appear like a soldier. So, we'll see if what they're how many people they're gonna be picking up. And, we get to grab the calculator on this one, okay? Because, like I said, people have chosen this or me, and that's what they wanted. So, when it's time to go, you can't complain, you can't cry, you can't, bitch. Excuse me for my French, because I'm trying to cuss less, because it looks like they coming for real. So, and I definitely don't want to be down there with, for eternity. So, let's see. That's 10. That's 10 people. That's another 10 people. That's 20 so far. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. That's 41 people today. I try not to be rude because some of these spirits, they very aggressive. They're like, wait a minute, because when you're a conduit, it's like they kind of want to use your body, you know what I mean? So it's like, ooh. So it's like, hey, stay right here, move right here. Let me use you for a second, So it's like, oh, I've never done this before, you know what I'm saying? This is an experience I've never had. So as I'm learning this experience, I'm hoping that, they'll be patient with me because this is something new. Like I said, that's like 45, 46, 47, 48, 59, 50, 51, 52. And it looked like they almost had one, but they didn't take it. 53, 54, 56, 57. I literally got to put the calculator out on this one, okay, honey? Because they picking them up, okay? And I ain't even trying to be rude, because I couldn't figure out why I kept seeing all these ghosts. And I know a lot of people like, what? You see ghosts? I've been able to see them since I was little. The first time, it was somebody standing by my bed, and I thought, it was just a dark figure, and they wanted to speak. And I guess it kind of like ran out the room because they didn't realize that, I could see it and feel its energy, and it ran out the room. And this is when I lived on in between 2nd and 3rd Street. Like I was on kind of like at the halfway. But the guy was like, I could tell it was a guy, because he was just standing over me when I was like, had my kids, but it wasn't a person. It was in shadow format, So, I felt, hold on, because it's taking me a minute. It's a lot. 6 plus 4 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5. Then there's a blank one, so I'm leaving that blank as a 0. Plus 5 more, so that means they're trying to tell me how many people they picked up all over the world. Plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 8 plus 2. I know it goes on and on. And it's probably more than in this deck, but I try to make it short and sweet just to show you how to use the Uno cards with these cards. And you can use it with the angels too, or the goddess and guardians, just to see who they're picking up. Because you forget everybody has an assignment, and everybody was supposed to obviously do assignment by a certain time, and they couldn't complete the mission. So it looks like some soul contracts ended up being up because some people couldn't sacrifice the people that they needed to sacrifice so they can get to the what they call quote unquote the next level, when the other person paves the way quote unquote and lays down and actually dies for somebody else. I think that's bull crap. I'm not dying for you so you can live and act like you me, and then say you miss me 3 years later when things go bad with with how the world is going. Look, it's so many damn cards. It say error, okay? It's so many cards that say error. 16 was on the clock when I pushed that up there. On the timer clock for my video. So I just want you to know, it looks like they say we picking up so many people. It say error on the computer. That's sad. So I want you guys to get on your knees and pray tonight and hope that they not come to pick one of y'all up. Because it look like they could be, it says error. And error is not a good thing. Literally. Never seen that before. Because I don't use this calculator much. My kids usually use it when they sit here doing their homework and stuff. But literally, I was typing up so many cards that it says error. And that's just for the people that the ancestors come and pick up tonight. So basically, they don't have an exact number, but they know they coming. So I want you guys to stay safe out there and be careful. And be careful because you guys don't understand. Y'all chose this 666. Yeah. And there's nothing I can do about it. And it could be an accident. It could be a fire. It could be a flood. It could be a drowning. It could be a murder. It could be a stabbing. It could be a shooting. It could be anything. And I'm usually, look, my hands is clean. So, like I say, you got to pray for these narcissists because they vow to put their life on the line and pave the way, not understanding that they really were going to come and collect you guys' soul. They wasn't playing. So, like I said, you got to pray and hopefully God lets you enter the door because it looks like if 99.9% of the world then sold their soul and it's only 144,000 chosen ones, a lot of people ain't going to make it. Because one decided to corrupt the other, decided to corrupt another, decided to tell another, decided to ask another, decided to initiate another, you understand what I mean? So I just don't get why people would do that, but I pray for you guys, and hopefully you narcissists can clear some of that karma out so you can be led into the gates of heaven. And I'm going to say God bless and have a great evening. Have a blessed day.